Hi everyone, welcome back to our Tuesday lesson, all to do with voices in the park and poetry. Today we are going to be planning a poem, and I'm just going to go through with you now and show you how you might want to do that. So, depending on the voice of the story, the mood changes as well as the pictures. There will be different shapes, patterns and colours depending on the mood and the personality of the character. So again, if I'm looking at the second voice, which is Dad, for example, I will see, a lot of this type of colours and images. Your kind of darker, more melancholy. He's quite depressed, he's quite sad. However, towards the end of his chapter, things are looking a bit more hopeful, so things change for him. And I really like the way Anthony Brown used colours as well as smaller details to really convey that. If we think about the first voice and Mother, we see a lot of kind of brighter colours, but kind of, those autumn colours which can be described as kind of panic, as we can see the fire in the distance here and the kind of screaming trees when she feels a bit panicked. So again, we can use different details as well as colours in order to convey someone's personality and how they're feeling. And if I think about the third voice, which is Charles, his journey begins with very similar colours to Dad's, which are the kind of darker, kind of gloomier atmosphere with dark skies, clouds, and the trees are bare. It's not springtime, it's not summertime, and things seem a little bit bleak, kind of giving you the sense of fear, a sense of foreboding. Something bad is going to happen, and we know that Charles is quite intimidated by his mother, and those feelings do come across in those images. However, towards the end, he's also feeling more hopeful, and we can see that when he's climbing the tree and the tree's kind of turning into a bird, and the seasons change with Charles. They start off, toward winter and then come into spring. And then with Smudge, the fourth voice, we see these images of bright colours, fruits, lovely big round shapes with the colours. Thinks more summertime, sunshine and happiness. So depending on the characters and their personality, the colours are different, the seasons are different, and also the shapes and the moods are different. And we're going to be trying to use that understanding to create our own image that will inspire our poems. So, how are you going to plan this poem? The first thing I'd like you to do is choose what mood you will be planning to create in your poem. And in order to do this, I think you should choose between either Charles or Smudge. So from your perspective, you're going to be writing a poem either as Charles or for Charles and as or for Smudge, because I think they do have really opposing moods and atmospheres. So step one, choose the character and the mood that you're going to be creating. So if you would like to do a poem all about Charles and his experience in the park, he's very timid, he's shy, he's scared. So that's going to be your main focus. If you want to do Smudge, she's more happy, and she's exciting, and she's fun and boisterous. So that will be your focus there. So after you've chosen your character and your mood focus, step two, how do they view being in the park? What different things will they see all around them? Now, because they're different characters and they have different moods and atmospheres, what they see are very different things. So, for example, when Smudge looks around, she sees these bright colours, she sees the lamp post with these little cupcakes, she sees fruits all around, it's colourful, it's fun. However, Charles, when he looks around, he sees Mother's hat as a lamppost, these kind of looming clouds, all looking a bit dark and gloomy. So you're going to be having a think about what else they could see using your own imagination. And step three, I'd like you to begin drawing and labelling how your character views the park, and how ordinary things can look like something else based on how they view the world. Let me show you an example. Now, I'm no artist, but I chose Charles, and I decided that, okay, Charles is timid, shy, and scared. So what scary things, what things could make him feel, intimidated or shy? Let me choose some things that he would see in the park. So I kept certain things, like the lamppost with his mum, but then I changed some bits as well. I did little sprouting flowers, which had eyes in them, like he's always being watched. The bare trees without any leaves, but I decided to try and make the branches look like skeleton hands or even spiders. Again, maybe turning into something that isn't there, but if he's kind of scared, what would he be seeing? And again, in the clouds here, being formed from a flower on fire, clouds turning into a monster, almost with teeth, trying to eat him. And then I did the path that had snake or scale patterns along the way, which turns into a tornado in the background, which kind of interlinks with what we see here in the weather. So what I did, I just thought about how would Charles see the world, and if he's scared and he's timid and he's shy, like what would he see through that personality? I gave it a go and I drew it, and then I started labeling it, going, okay, well, this is how he would be viewing the park from his perspective. And that's what you are going to do today. You're going to choose either Smudge or Charles and draw your own scene of the park. Now, you could include details that are already in the story and add on your own like I did, or you can do from it completely your own ideas. Do your own ideas. So I've included a picture of this in a bit clearer detail below. But yes, this is a plan with drawing to get you to visualize how your character sees the park. Take your time and please add color. Now, I don't have any coloring pencils or pens at my house. However, I would have chosen dark greens, blues, greys, and blacks. So do think really carefully, not just about the shapes and the details, but also about using color. And once you've done, do label it and upload it, and I can't wait to see how they turn out.